Alright, hey, so the next episode of Murder Drones just came out, and it was weird, to say the least. It was the, prom episode kind of thing, but there's a lot of questions. Like, at the end of it, spoilers, please, if you haven't watched the episode, episode 3, don't watch this video, but, at the end of the episode, we can see that, Tessa, the human hinted at us from, the beginning of episode 2, has just arrived and is probably gonna with Jay, which I actually don't know how that even makes sense. But basically, they're both there, they're both here, and they're probably gonna go kill people. So that's gonna be very exciting. But anyway, the basic gist of this episode is that apparently while they were fighting Jay and whatnot, people have been going missing lately over time. So for prom, this girl, the Viva girl, who is this Russian robot, she has this weird eye power, which is apparently something related to Nora, as seen from the door guy leaving this little closet. I think Nora is definitely Uzi's mom or something like that, and that could also be the girl from the episode 2 introduction, which that could also be Nora, but we don't know. But anyway, continuing on, what happens is basically is that over time a lot of people have gone missing, and what ends up happening is that Uzi is victim to almost going missing and being killed by Viva as they're taken into her room and whatnot. Which, how does no? Okay, at first I thought this was being under a spell, because I thought just walking into a room, the only one that could tell something was up was Uzi, and not the other person, the other girl. But apparently they're just okay with that really dark, creepy room. So I don't know. Anyway, basically goes into a room, finds a bunch of broken mirrors, probably from the eyeball thing, and a bunch of blood. But basically the gist is Uzi runs after N, and then prom starts, and V has just arrived at prom and was apparently behind the scenes using these people, Viva, to kill people and whatnot, get close to them and then finally kill people all at prom. And that was basically the plan. So she pulls up, and then she's elected prom queen, and then she's like, oh, okay, maybe this isn't so bad, and decides to own it. And then we got Viva, who, dear God, she is very powerful. Legit, the minute V gets this little area, it's just bam. And Viva manages to not only almost take her down, but she manages to kill a lot of other people as well, very fast. I don't know what her power is, but something with telepathy kind of stuff. She can multiply certain objects, she can throw stuff at high speeds. So it's very interesting power that she has. But anyway, as it continues forward, what happens is that Uzi and N arrive on the scene, and then a fight begins, and they start fighting each other, and Viva is just insane. They have a really weird battle, but basically just is that Viva wants to kill V because V killed her family or something like that. But anyway, so after all that, they defeat Viva in the end, and then they go over to Viva's room. And this is where we get to see what we didn't see in the shadows. What the heck? So apparently, Viva, with all the missing people, has been eating them. Why? I mean, I'm pretty sure the murder drones eat people, but what? So that was confusing, and that was really weird. And so we get this weird scene where they're just all the suspense is kind of okay. I gotta talk about that for another video, but the suspense is always broken in the show every once in a while. But anyway, basically, what's up happening is that Uzi goes into this little room and is looking at all the dead bodies, and I kid you not, it is so weird because she's got some ink or some oil or blood or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but oil, and she's got on her fingers, and she's looking like she wants to suck her fingers or something. I don't. It's so weird. It's really weird. And it just, and then you can see that she actually did it. So it's why are they eating people? I don't know. But anyway, At the end of all that, it turns out that Viva's actually alive, and Uzi activates her powers and whatnot. And then after that, Viva's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then she disappears. So what I got from this episode is that there's this power that some worker drones might. It's either that they're born with it or have to experience like a traumatic event. I mean, because I'm not really sure, because Uzi's born with it, and so Uzi might be linked to it just because her mother is. But Viva seemed to have hers activated while in that like traumatic scene of watching her family get killed from like a closet. So that could be how it was activated. But anyway, after all that, Tessa pulls up with Jay, which how is Jay? I don't even want to question it. I mean, that'll probably explain next episode. But basically, they all show up, and that's the end of the episode. So, speculation-wise, Uzi is going to be very overpowered. Like, I don't know what that power is with the eyeball thing, but it is very powerful. Being able to take on, like, murder drones, like, jeez, that is crazy. Like, you can, but the thing is that I don't think users of the eye can actually hurt each other, because as we've seen, Viva was trying to, like, dismantle Uzi but couldn't. So that could be a reason to, like, that could be their counter, is that you just need to find someone who also has the eye. But I don't know. Other than that though, the animation quality went up a little bit, and honestly, it was a good episode. It was a very good episode. I might do a whole retrospective on this entire series, honestly, when it's fully out, but like, damn, it was good. I think some other things I'd like to mention is that I'm starting to speculate that this like eyeball thing is either, it could be like a virus in like the worker drone's code created by Nori. So that's just speculation, because I'm not really sure on where else it could have come from. Because I don't think like the creators of the worker drones, like Tessa, or that's just an example. We don't know if she is the creator or not, but I don't think she would want murder drones and like just drones to have like such power like that, to be able to like manipulate objects and stuff like that in such a way. So it's a possibility that it is like a virus created by Nori to like fight against the humans. So, you know, who knows, really? Who knows? Because we don't know yet. But anyway, that's it for this video, and yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've got some other videos I'm working on, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later.